somebody call Triple H. We're getting the shovels out via Easy's pickup truck, baby.
It's time to break down the promo for Season 5, Episode 6. This one is called My Eyes Filled and Then Closed on the Last of Childhood Tears.
Bye-bye, Angel.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't exactly sound good for Angel in it parts. I mean, it probably ain't going to look good for Angel either, but we'll break it down. We'll try and find a conclusion here, whether Angel's going to be safe come the end of this episode or whether Angel is going to be gone come the end of this episode. Only 30 seconds, so I'm pretty sure that's a little bit shorter than like the usual trailer.
I think it is, but you know, usually like the last 13 seconds is a Mayans MC wallpaper and like the gun reloading sort of stuff.
Yeah, well, if that's the case here, does that not mean we're only getting 17 seconds of trailerness?
Something along those lines, oh aye, brother.
Anyway, here we go. We're into the second half now of the final season. Let's see what they've got in store for us.
Boom.
Get in the truck. Leave your cut.
Get in the truck, leave your cut.
Well, that sounds ominous, doesn't it?
Now, it could be where we're going on this secret mission, the cut's no required, but
yeah,
it feels like here, me and you are doing this one last thing and you're out. That's what it feels like to me.
Because even though you could argue that maybe they're doing something and he doesn't want to draw attention, he doesn't want to give away their identity, it's like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes the way they cut is like a pride thing.
Yeah. Literally. And you've also got the description for this episode. On the anniversary of their mother's tragedy, Easy takes Angel on a fatal journey. Like, come on.
When I read this episode description, I initially thought that it had something to do with Happy. Obviously, Happy killed their mother. I believed it was going to be Happy related, and it could be Happy related, but it mentions tragedy, and I don't really think the Reyes brothers killing Happy would be considered a tragedy. And we also seen a trailer earlier before the season began where it looks like Easy and Angel are breaking in to some house, and it appears that Angel stumbles backwards as if he's been shot at.
Yep, absolutely.
Could that be this so-called tragedy?
It could be, and this fatal journey could have a fatal ending. And I mean, I guess it says tragedy in terms of their mother's tragedy, and then it says Easy's taking Angel on a fatal journey. Now, if someone says here, you're going on a fatal journey, someone's dying.
Yeah.
On a journey.
Yeah.
What's that for? What all this for?
So, we'll quickly go through that game, but it just looks like Easy's got a gun. I mean, it's not a big...
Right. He says,
surprise,
so what's this for? What's all this for?
What's that for? What all this for?
So it's shovels, right? It's shovels, which obviously we've seen them burying something.
I don't think Easy having the guns a massive deal. Like, what are you doing with
What
that?
are you doing?
Yeah, but the...
Almost Davy Hill levels of marking it.
The shovels in the back of the trunk, or the back of the truck even, that's a little bit suspicious. I think Angel's got every right to question, what are you doing with those shovels?
Yeah, I mean, it could literally be as simple as Easy wants to kill someone in particular, and he wants his big brother to come along and help him with it. Or it could be, here mate, end of the road for you. But Easy's not going to just drop Angel, because what? Even if Easy finds out he's burnt the warehouse down for Sophia, is that going to make him shoot Angel without...
Fuck, I'd say so.
You think so?
Possibly, aye.
I've thought about it, like...
Although, I would see it... I find it difficult to see Easy kill Angel without a further scene with Felipe for some reason.
I agree.
I think if Easy was going to kill Angel, we would need to see another scene with Easy and Felipe.
Do you not feel like, though, Easy almost needs Angel in his corner for this whole rat situation, if that ever gets out? Or do you not even feel like Angel could do anything for him?
Well, I mean, Angel's really the only person that knows, if anything. Maybe Easy's thinking, maybe it's better if Angel ain't around when the news comes out I'm a rat, because he'll be getting quizzed on it and stuff.
Well, that's it, though. If Easy brings the fact that Angel burnt the warehouse to the ground, he could go, so I burnt it down, mate, but you're a rat.
Then he could feed the information, him, Gilly and Coco were ratting. Taz is a rat and bums people in the closet.
Bishop knew about it
and he didn't say anything.
And then, like, you've just, like, Downer sitting there like, huh?
Downer's on his own, like, he's the only guy that didn't rat. Downer gets promoted to president, so... Yeah, that's why I actually didn't like about the Mayans. When I first watched it, it's like, I get it, seeing Sons, seeing later seasons, even in season 2, you can argue that you got certain characters, Jax and Clay, they've got different visions, but I still feel like no one really did anything to betray the club. They just had like different
ideas,
ways of going about their shit. Whereas from the get-go, like Angel, Gilly, and Coco in this series were going against the rest of the club. They were betraying the club.
Absolutely. Doing their own wee secret missions with Adelita.
Yeah, setting up that heist and stuff like that with the Samoans. And like, I mean, that was all arranged. It's like, what the heck? So, yeah, we'll see. But anyway, let's get into the next bit of this promo.
I know you're gonna leave.
Are you gonna let me?
He won't let you.
Right, so we have Galindo's number 2 saying to Emily, I know you're going to leave. Emily says back to him, are you going to let me? And he replies, I can't remember his name, guys, but he replies back, he won't let you, referring to Miguel, which I think is pretty obvious. Why, though, is this guy standing out in, like, a field somewhere with Emily, and she's wearing, like, the protective gear, and she's got a gun, and she's shooting bottles, like, target practice? That surprises me. Now, I mean, could we be looking too much into this? Could this be trying to deceive us? Maybe Miguel is trying to wants Emily to learn about guns, or could it be something like that?
I mean,
although I think Miguel would want Emily out of harm's way. Doesn't really strike me as the kind of person.
I feel like the way Miguel's got Emily here basically captive in her own house. Oh, she's free to do what she wants, but you know, she is kind of being held there because like you can't take your son anywhere without 27 people being guarded. I don't think Miguel would give the green light for Emily to be taught how to use a gun. I feel like Emily being taught how to use a gun would only backfire for Miguel. Personally, I don't see how Emily's ever going to get into a situation where she would need to protect herself, because I feel like there's always going to be a presence around her.
But I don't
seen this season.
I don't understand why this guy is allowing her and helping her learn how to shoot a gun, because we haven't really seen any sort of friction or conflict between him and Miguel.
He does point out here, he's like, I know you're trying to escape, so maybe he's like, here, I saw your wee feeble attempts, and I'm going to help you because... I don't know.
Do you not think it would have made more sense if, like, him and Miguel were... Maybe if Miguel was, like, I don't know, treating him badly or whatever, or there was signs that they weren't getting along?
He wasn't paying him or something?
I mean, we haven't seen any signs of that.
Maybe this guy sees the writing on the wall, though, with the whole, here, Potter's money's going towards your housemate, and we're going to pull the plug.
Possibly. I just don't really think it makes sense for Galindo's number 1 man.
You know what, I know it doesn't make sense about it. It's taken up a hell of a lot of screen time in this trailer, and I just hope next week it doesn't take up an awful lot. I feel like they're hiding a lot on us, though.
I mean, I hope so, but, I mean, based on this trailer, you could be forgiven for believing that there's going to be no sons involved.
Exactly.
Which would be a disaster.
But then again, based off this trailer, there's no other Mayans bar those two. It's literally only shown about 6 characters.
That's fair.
And also, the scenes it's shown with Easy and Angel, it's gave nothing away. We knew they were going out digging, doing something without their patches. So you know what, I think they're keeping the cards close to their chest.
But this show has also not been afraid to reveal things in trailers.
But I will say this.
They've pretty much given away things in trailers, so why all of a sudden would they be keeping their cards close to their chest?
I feel like they've been trying to hype up this final season, and they've just been rehashing the same trailers for the past 4 weeks. I feel like with this, it's like, here, no one's going to tune into this show, so we may as well just make it as good as for the people who's left. I don't know.
I just don't think it makes sense to show a bunch of trailers that give away everything and then start showing trailers that don't give away much.
Well, put it this way, I don't think they're showing enough content in this episode's trailer to
fill out the whole episode?
Yeah. Literally.
Could it be that there's actually a lot of stuff happening in this episode and they just want to keep it cool? They want to keep the wraps on it?
Yeah, probably, to be honest.
Anyway, let's kick on.
I would be shocked, for example, if we didn't see Creeper.
True.
And also, like, the whole thing that Sam Dino are doing with Hope and Letty, is that not going to get even addressed in this episode?
Yeah, you'd think so. I wonder if that's the Grim Bastards gone, by the way.
Probably.
Bit lame, if you ask me, but anyway.
I liked them.
Let's move
I don't
on.
know his name, like, but I liked them.
Was it a Sticky or something?
No, that Sticky was one of T.O.'s guys, mate.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on.
I will set you free. I just need you to do one thing.
Alright, so we have Soledad telling Adelita that I will set you free. I just need you to do one more thing for me. Then Adelita picks up a gun starts polishing the gun. So it looks like Adelita has got one more person on her hit list. Who does Soledad want Adelita to kill?
Well, based off what happened in the last episode, it could literally be, I mean, it could be any one of the Mayans. You think they'd go for the head easy. And also, yeah, I think it could be Miguel, because Soledad's kind of found out that Miguel was holding back information about said Mayans, and Potter basically just jobbed out Miguel, laid him out in the mud, and shat on top of him. So, I think it's either going to be a Mayan or Miguel. I mean, they've already killed the other cartel guys, so who realistically could it actually be?
Potter?
Could be Potter, but I feel like this cartel needs Potter.
Does it?
I feel so. I feel that way. Because I feel like with Potter, someone would just come in and replace him. Well, if you wipe out, like, you know, these Mayans, or Miguel, we can hype up Miguel Galindo, but it's literally just one guy, and then this other guy who hangs about with Emily, babysitting her. That's it.
Yeah, the Galindo cartel isn't what it used to, especially in Sons. When the Galindo cartel got mentioned in Sons, there was just this fear. There was like this.
As Miguel is Potter said, I've got you by the fucking balls, big man, and that's pretty much it.
I think the person that Soledad, well, who would it be? I don't think it would be Miguel. Although, I mean, Potter kind of did reveal a little bit that Miguel knew about certain things about him, who burnt down the warehouse. So possibly could. It could be Angel. It could be Miguel. It could be Easy. And I think it could be Potter. That's 4 people. Realistically, I think that she could be wanting Adelita to kill, but Adelita's not going to kill Angel.
Yeah, exactly. So, but
Stop saying literally, mate, after every time I say a sentence. No offence, but
I comprehend what you're saying.
That's more like it. That's the dictionary words I want to hear.
It's 6 a.m, mate. My dictionary's in the bin.
In the bin.
Just like these ratings.
So that happens. I'm assuming Soledad knows that Adelita and Angel's in a relationship.
I don't think they do.
And she's just not going to kill him. Look, they're a family.
Oh no,
she's got his kid. Could I see Adelita?
Easy didn't even know.
Could I see Adelita killing the other 3? Yes.
Absolutely. Why not?
Although, could you argue she wouldn't kill Easy because it's Angel's brother?
I think she would if it meant it would get her and Maverick and the Angel out of there.
Possibly. Would she kill
Felipe?
Well, would you kill Miguel? I see no reason why not. Although, I mean, we're supposed to believe that they came to a mutual. They seem to put bygones. I actually felt like, was it in season 2? I believe like late season 2. I actually felt like there was a bit of a romance going between Miguel.
There was a talk of fucking Miguel be the father of the child.
Yeah, I felt like there was something going on there, but I don't know if exactly. I don't exactly know the timeline, whether it was like towards the end of season 2 or the beginning of season 3, but they completely dropped that. But at one point, like, you did feel like Miguel and Adelita were falling for each other.
Yeah, no.
So would she be willing to kill Miguel if that's the person? I think out of the 4, the person she'd want to kill is Potter.
Yeah, no, literally.
That's who she's got the most like beef with. That's who's caused her the most pain. I mean, you could argue her and Miguel did have a rivalry going, but like I said, they've squashed that. Potter's brought nothing but misery, really, to Adelita. So I think out of who she'd like to kill and who she'd like to slit the throat of, for me, Potter's the number 1 guy. But does that mean does Soledad want her to kill Potter? We do not know. Again, there was no Cole in this promo either, so
I don't think we've been really getting Cole in any of the trailers recently, though, have we?
True. Let's move on with the trailer then. The promo, we've got like 9 seconds left.
Trust me.
And that's
FX
it.
is Mayan.
There you go. Easy. Ask Angel, do you trust me?
Do you trust me, Angel?
We didn't get Angel's response. I don't think Easy's going to kill Angel there.
No, he's not.
I think there could
I think you could strip him, like, of his patch. I genuinely believe that.
I think there could be a warning.
Yeah, there could be a warning, but it'd be interesting to see how it goes down, though.
I tell you what, I actually think if Easy did strip Angel of his patch, he'd probably be doing him a favour.
Yeah.
I think
Angel's looking for a way out. But he just doesn't want to go easy to it. Also, someone commented there, Base Hunter, whatever he's called, said that it was one of the worst episodes he's ever seen, that one.
Oh man, Base Hunter, you're way off. You're way off.
Probably. Did you love the first four, mate? Come on, you did.
Like, I'm not saying it was perfect, like, but it was easily the best episode this season. Any interactions I'm seeing on Twitter are agreeing with that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I mean, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't a brilliant episode by any means, but it was the best of season 5 so far for me, anyway.
Yeah.
But here, if you want to check out our thoughts on that, you can check out our review. I believe it was over 50 minutes long, and it is currently being uploaded to the channel. But by the time you listen to this, it will probably be uploaded anyway, as long as the internet doesn't die on us and let us down like Big Terry did in that fight. Or not Terry, what's his name?
Travis.
Big Travis. TNT. Travis Terry. Same shit, brother. Anyway, that is our reaction, guys, to the promo. My eyes filled and then closed on the last day of childhood tears.
It's a long one.
It's it's a long one. It's always a long night. We have to sit up in the UK, guys, watch the Mayans. By the time we watch the Mayans, review the Mayans, then break down the trailer, you're talking it's like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And then some of us are like literally up for work in like 4 hours time. So it's a tough gig, but you know what? The final ride's not going to last much longer, so we're in it for the long run. I will rev my Harvey till the ferry end.
You're Harvey, mate.
Harley?
Harvey the tank engine.
Who the fuck is Harvey? That's when you know it's been a long night. Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment. We'll see you later, and peace.